Part 1. The Hollywood Illusion and the Versa Climber's Secret. You're being played. Yes, you. You see those celebrity bodies plastered across screens and magazines, and you think, I can get that. But let me tell you something. What they're showing you, what they're selling you in those glossy magazine spreads is often a complete lie.
Whoa, Alex. Strong words right out of the gate. But I hear you. It always seems too perfect, too quick. We see the after, but rarely the how, or at least not the real how.
Exactly. What they parade for the cameras is one game. In reality, they're playing an entirely different game, one with exercises and methods they desperately hope you never see. They're the Hollywood secrets, and today we're blowing the lid off them.
This sounds juicy. Welcome, everyone, to Strength Unleashed, the podcast where we cut through the BS and get to the real truth of transforming your body. I'm Ben, and with me, the man who's been digging into the trenches of Tinseltown fitness, Alex.
That's me. I've spent months studying these transformations, buying those private programs, and even speaking with trainers who work with names you absolutely know. And what I found, Ben, is that they all follow a shockingly similar system. It's not about buying the latest celebrity workout program for thousands of dollars that sometimes don't even work. It's about fundamental, often brutal training.
So what's the first secret they're hiding from us? Give us the dirt, Alex.
All right, brace yourself. The first piece of equipment, the first exercise, is something many A-listers call their girlfriend when they need to push their body to the absolute limit. It's the Versa Climber.
The Versa Climber. I've seen those tucked away in the corner of some elite gyms. It looks like, well, it looks like a ladder with handles that moves. It doesn't look particularly glamorous.
And that, Ben, is precisely why it's a secret. It's not a conspiracy, it's bad marketing. You can't look cool doing this. You can't take a selfie while you're on it. You can't smile and pretend it's easy. This machine demands 100% of your effort.
And the truth is, real effort doesn't always sell.
That makes total sense. They want to sell us the illusion that it's all easy lifts and perfect form. But if it's so unglamorous, why do the biggest stars use it? You mentioned LeBron James, Floyd Mayweather, Tom Hardy before Warrior, and Michael B. Jordan before Creed. That's an insane list of elite athletes and actors.
Because it is one of the most effective pieces of fitness equipment on the planet. Here's the multi-million-dollar secret. It gives an amazing workout with zero stress on their knees or ankles. Imagine you're an actor with a multi-million-dollar production riding on your shoulders. The last thing the studio wants is an injury that shuts down filming and costs millions.
Ah, that's the angle. High intensity, low impact, so they can get shredded without the risk of a career-ending injury from, say, running.
Exactly. The Versa Climber burns more calories per minute than running, rowing, cycling, or basically anything else. You can hit 600 to 800 calories in only 30 minutes if you push hard enough.
Some trainers in LA call it the Hollywood Liposuction machine because the fat loss is so fast it looks surgical.
Hollywood Liposuction machine. I like that. So what's the actual workout method they use? It's not just leisurely climbing for an hour, I'm guessing.
Far from it. The entire process is designed for maximum effect in minimum time because their time is valuable. It's essentially a form of high-intensity interval training. You go for 10 minutes total, 30 seconds of an all-out, high-effort sprint, followed by 30 seconds of a slow, controlled recovery pace. That's one round. You do 10 rounds.
10 minutes of pure hell, followed by glorious results. I can see why it's hidden. Most people aren't willing to put in that kind of effort. For those of us who don't have a Versa Climber, what's a good alternative that replicates that low-impact, high-intensity cardio?
Great question. You're looking for something that engages the full body vertically without harsh impact. A stair climber or even elliptical trainers can mimic some of the movement, but for pure intensity, battle ropes for short all-out bursts or even burpees, if your joints can handle the impact, come close in terms of full body cardiovascular demand. The key is that 30-second all-out sprint.
All right. That's a solid start. The Versa Climber. Hollywood's fat-burning, injury-free secret. We're just getting warmed up. We'll be right back to unveil another one of these hidden exercises. But first, Let us know in the comments. What's your go-to secret cardio weapon?
Part 2. Reawakening the primal OS and building 3D shoulders. Welcome back to Strength Unleashed, where we're pulling back the curtain on Hollywood's fitness secrets. We just blew your mind with the VersaClimber. Now, Ben, are you ready for a story?
Always ready for a story, Alex, especially a juicy Hollywood one.
I heard this from a trainer, Jason Walsh, who preps A-list actors for huge action roles. He had a client, a big star, who was in incredible shape, six-pack, big arms, the whole package. But the director of his new movie said something was missing. He looks good, but I don't believe he could win a fight. He was missing that raw, dangerous side.
Wow, that's a tough critique when you're already shredded. It's the difference between looking strong and being strong, I guess.
Exactly. When Chris Hemsworth was building that Thor physique, his trainer had one rule. You don't just lift like a god, you move like one. Between heavy sets, Hemsworth would grab a sledgehammer and slam for 20 seconds straight. Not just to build muscle, but to build presence.
A sledgehammer and a tire? This is officially way cooler than the VersaClimber. But what's the science behind it?
To understand it, think of your body running two operating systems. You have the modern OS, the one that knows how to sit in a chair, scroll on a phone, and lift a dumbbell with perfect, pretty form. It's civilized. Then you have the primal OS, the original software, the one that knows how to sprint, to fight, to survive. Modern life has almost made that software disappear.
So, sledgehammer slams are about rebooting that primal software?
Precisely. Most workouts they show you build show muscles, the kind that look good in a mirror. But when an actor needs to look like they could actually win a fight or wrestle a bear, they don't just lift heavier dumbbells. They grab a sledgehammer and a tire. This workout teaches your muscles to be fast. It trains your body to go from 0 to 100 in an instant. The kind of functional power that makes you not just look strong, but be strong in any situation.
How do you do it safely and effectively? I can see a lot of people hurting themselves trying to swing a hammer like Thor.
The one rule you have to remember is you don't lift the hammer with just your arms. That's your modern OS trying to take over. You need to make your entire body work as one. Let your hips and stomach muscles do the heavy lifting to bring the hammer up. Then just use your arms to aim as you slam it down hard.
So, it's a full-body, explosive movement, almost like a squat and twist combined.
Exactly. Aim for 10 powerful slams on one side, then switch and do 10 on the other. That's one set. Do 3 to 4 sets and you'll feel that primal software starting to wake up. If you don't have a sledgehammer and tire, med ball slams are a fantastic, safer alternative that mimic the same explosive full-body movement.
That's brilliant. Okay, so we've rebooted the primal OS. What's next for achieving that superhero look?
Next, we tackle those broad, powerful, three-dimensional shoulders that seem to be carved from stone. The illusion they sell you is this look is forged with the heavy overhead military press.
And I'm guessing that's not the secret, because if it was, they wouldn't be hiding it.
You got it. In the weeks before a movie starts shooting, there's a period called pre-production, and the studio's insurance company has one non-negotiable: do not get hurt. And the heavy overhead military press, it's one of the fastest ways to get a career-ending shoulder injury.
So the director wants superhero shoulders, but the studio bans the exercise everyone thinks you need. What's the compromise?
They use an exercise that looks less impressive on camera, but is 10 times more effective and safer. It's called the landmine press. This is a cheat code for shoulders. You build the exact same show muscles in your upper chest and shoulders that make you look like a superhero, but without the risk.
Safer and more effective? Tell me how.
Because of the angle. You're pushing upwards and forwards, following a natural arc, rather than straight overhead. At the same time, your entire core has to lock down to keep you stable, so you're getting a great abs workout without ever doing a single crunch.
A 2-for-1 deal, for shoulders and abs. How do we perform this magical landmine press?
Imagine you're about to push a heavy door open. That's the feeling. You need a barbell and a landmine attachment, or you can wedge one end of the barbell into a corner of a wall. Hold the other end of the bar in one hand, in front of your shoulder, near your collarbone.
Your feet should be shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent. Push up and forward. Do 8 to 10 reps, then switch arms. That's one set. Focus on that natural path of the bar.
That makes sense. It's less stress on the rotator cuff and shoulder capsule compared to a traditional overhead press. I'm already seeing why these exercises are kept secret. They're effective, safe for high-stakes individuals, and not flashy.
Absolutely. And these are just 2 of the secrets. When we come back, we're diving into practical strength and primal movement. Don't go anywhere. Before the break, tell us in the comments, what's your biggest workout frustration? Part 3, Practical Strength and Primal Movement. Welcome back to the final hour of Strength Unleashed. So far, we've tackled the VersaClimber for efficient cardio and the sledgehammer and landmine press for raw power and 3D shoulders. Now let's talk about building real, functional strength.
Real strength, not just show strength. I like that distinction. So, what's the next Hollywood secret for practical effects?
In filmmaking, there are special effects, or CGI, which can look incredible but often feel a bit unreal. Then there are practical effects, the real car flips, the real explosions. They feel real because they are.
And I'm guessing this applies to physiques too.
Exactly. Lifting weights on a stable bench or machine is like using CGI. It can make a muscle look bigger, but the strength isn't always real. The machine does all the balancing for you, but when actors like Hugh Jackman or Jason Statham want a practical effect physique, one that is actually useful, they use something called gymnastic rings.
Gymnastic rings? Those things look intimidating. So how do they create real strength?
The rings are unstable by design. There are no guides, no support. This instability forces hundreds of small muscles throughout your shoulders, chest, and core to work together in perfect harmony just to stay balanced. You can't fake it. You are forced to build deep, real strength. That's a practical effect.
Okay, so how do we start with rings without immediately falling on our faces?
You only need 2 movements, and you can progress into them. First, ring push-ups. Once you try this, the rings will feel like they're trying to escape from you. Your mission is to fight that. Squeeze the ring handles hard and actively think about pulling your hands together through the whole push-up. You'll feel your chest muscles work in a way they never have before.
Any special tricks for the ring push-up?
At the very top of the push-up, turn the front of your elbows forward. This will make you feel incredibly stable and strong. After you master ring push-ups, you can try the ring dip. Start with your feet on the floor for support. This isn't cheating, it's a smart way to learn the movement. Focus on going down slowly and pushing back up strongly.
So, controlled negatives are key for the dip.
Yes, and when you get to the very top, try turning your hands so your palms face forward. This little twist helps make your arms stronger and keeps your shoulders safe. With both exercises, the rule is quality over quantity. Aim for 3 to 4 sets of perfect, steady reps. Worry about control, not just the count.
I can definitely see how that would build incredible foundational strength. But Alex, you always say that strength is useless if you can't move with it.
Exactly. You can have all the strength in the world, but if your body can't move with freedom, grace, and coordination, the strength is useless. It's like having a supercar engine in a body that can't turn. This is where the most advanced trainers separate themselves. They know that after building the power, you have to teach the body how to use it.
You're talking about primal movements, aren't you?
I am. Think about how we moved as little kids. We could crawl, squat perfectly, and get up and down from the floor with ease. Those are the natural, primal movements our bodies are built for. Modern life, with all its chairs and screens, makes us forget how to do them. This training simply reawakens that natural ability. It helps heal stiff joints, builds real core strength, and connects your power so you can move more like an athlete and less like a robot.
So, what are these movements we need to reintegrate?
First is the bear crawl. Get on your hands and feet with your back flat and your knees just off the floor. Crawl forward slowly, moving your opposite hand with your opposite foot. This teaches your body that fundamental cross-body connection again.
That's an amazing full-body coordination builder.
It is. And the second is the deep squat. This is our body's natural resting position.
With your feet flat on the floor, just sit down as low as you can and hold it. This starts to undo all the stiffness from sitting in chairs all day.
So it's about reconnecting with our natural movement patterns, not just isolating muscles.
The goal isn't just to have strong individual parts. It's to have a complete system that will work as one. And that, Ben, is the true secret behind those celebrity physiques. It's not about the flashy Instagram workouts. It's about the fundamental, often brutal, and always effective training that builds a body that looks incredible and performs incredibly.
Alex, this has been an eye-opening 2 hours. We've gone from the hidden Versa climber to sledgehammers, landmine presses, gymnastic rings, and primal movements. These aren't just exercises. They're a paradigm shift in how we approach fitness.
Absolutely. The only question left is, what are you going to do with this knowledge?
And on that powerful note, we're wrapping up this episode of Strength Unleashed. If you've been with us for the past 2 hours, you now have the tools, the knowledge, and the truth behind Hollywood's most effective workouts.
Don't let the illusion stop you from achieving your best body. These exercises, while sometimes challenging, are the real path to that look and feel. If you're ready to integrate these into your routine and want a structured, step-by-step guide, check out our Hollywood Secrets program, linked right in the description. It has all the progressions, detailed instructions, and workout plans you need.
That's right. Hit that like button if you learned something new today. Subscribe to Strength Unleashed for more truth-telling fitness content. And leave a comment below telling us which of these secret exercises you're most excited to try first.
Don't just watch the illusion, become the reality. Strength and Unleashed.